Hopefully this is a little more lighthearted. It's dealing with that guy in 40k. So this is about like actual people from like 40k like tournaments. Right? Yeah, no. We gotta snap back into something that is peaceful and happy and not horribly depressing, because right now I am sat here looking at like a balloon that just got deflated.
Alright, that is 6 mortal wounds.
6? Do you mind if I see that real quick? That's insane.
Well, you don't need to see it. I mean, come on, look at me. What do you think, I'm a cheater?
Hey, I don't think you're a cheater. I was just surprised. That was such a good roll.
No, I mean, you shouldn't be. I mean, I did the averages. I mean, I'm the best competitive player here, man. You know, I ran the league. I'm chilling.
Okay, you know, that's cool. Just chill out. It's still a casual game.
I mean, a casual game that I'm gonna win.
Is bro getting gaslit?
Is that why you couldn't wait to finish painting your knights?
It's battle ready. It's got 3 colors. Hey, mine are lore accurate, alright? Look at these Space Marines. What are they, pink? Don't even know the lore.
I just like my pink Space Marines. Let's just finish this game.
Okay. Now, out of those mortal wounds, I'm going to pay a CP. I'm going to deep strike my Dominus real quick.
Whoa. Where in your codex can you...
It's in the data slate!
Oh, so does that guy refer to people who just blatantly cheat? Am I good? Yeah. I was drinking water and I kind of choked on like this man's audacity. The audacity of this guy, what the heck?
Hello everyone, welcome to Bolters and Banter. I'm your host Tyler, and with me is Nick.
Look at me, I'm here helping my good friend and buddy Tyler.
Yep, and in this video, we're gonna go over how Nick is that guy and how he is ruining this hobby.
Oh.
I mean, I've been told that I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
He is that guy. So
Tyler, like we talk about that guy, and I think we mentioned him a couple times. Who is that guy?
That guy is the type of person who touches your models without you know, saying you can. And he also just ate Cheetos.
Ew.
He is that guy that when you go to the hobby store, he's talked about in hushed whispers. And you think, and when he walks in, you get the pungent smell of onions, and it's like, all right,
Nerds.
it's that guy. And there are many flavors, many variations of that guy. And maybe you want to leave your mark on the hobby store.
You want to be
okay.
Yeah, maybe you want to be that guy. And so, you know, we've been around the block a couple times. We've been in the hobby store. I think we can give you a nice little Christmas present. We're going to give you a nice little present about how to be that guy for yourself.
Yep, this is your go-to run to not getting any more games with anybody in your local hobby store.
Exactly. And
guys in the chat, tell me if this is real, if you actually have a that guy at your locals.
And really, being that guy comes with prep. You know, you can't just walk in the game store and decide to be that guy. No, you have to.
No. You need to buy the models. You don't need to paint them. You need to get those loaded dice.
But Tyler, what models do you buy?
Wait, what are loaded dice? What are loaded dice, gamers? Why do we hate loaded dice? Or are these the ones that like you basically can cheat with because they're like heavier or something like that? Oh, I had that guy in my Yu shop that almost got thrown out for stinking like shit. I feel like it should be okay to throw out people who smell. I don't know why that is a controversial take, but it is. You should be allowed to throw people out if they don't fit like human standards of like cleanliness. Cause I remember when I was working at that maid cafe, there was this one guy, cause like it's a maid cafe, right? So the surrounding area was full of like very nerdy like stores. So you had card game stores, you had anime stores, you had like the Warhammer stores, stuff like that. And there was this one guy at the card game store, cause like we get orders from them, and like we go over to deliver, right? And there was this one guy who had like dandruff, right? And when he moved, I remember because people were complaining about him, right? When he moved, it dropped on the table on people's cards, and they eventually like had to ban him from the store because he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't like, you know, take a shower or anything, which is kind of fucked up, you know? Right? It was really bad.
How do you know?
What is the most that guy army to you, Nick?
Well, it's whatever's meta. I mean,
that makes sense.
It could be Farsight Tau. It could be Leviathan. It could be whatever's hot at the moment. What you need to do is you need to drop $2,000 on a bunch of gray minis that you will never paint.
So Nick is gonna teach you guys how to be that guy. I'm gonna tell you how to look out for it. Your first thing to look out for is an army that's just mixed match of color schemes and not painted or painted isn't so much a big thing, but if they're totally wildly different like qualities of painted, he probably got a lot of it from eBay just because.
Is that true? Is that really true? Yeah. Okay, I think that like, okay, I do know of people who like once they step out their house, they immediately start stinking. But I do think that there is a different quality in terms of that. Because like there are people who stink, right? Because of body odor and stuff like that. That is an unfortunate thing that happens, very true. But I think that like there is a difference between people who appear unkempt and people who appear clean. You know, there are people who stink, but they look like they can't help it. You know, they still look presentable. And then there are the people who just show up at like events where like there are people who show up at events like, you know, just looking like they've rolled out of bed, a bed that they haven't washed in like 20 years, you know?
Because it's the meta.
And if he, let's say, you know, I'm that guy, I'm walking into the store even before you see my models. I go in, hey, look, it's the store staff, it's the manager. I'm gonna ignore him, maybe even insult him, and I'm gonna head straight for the game table.
Certainly not buy anything to support your local gaming store. Also,
Exactly.
side note, if you go play 40K for free, please just buy like a pot of paint from your local game store.
Honestly,
I
true.
You're taking, you know, like 5 hours from, you know, from them using a table. The least you can do is just like $10. You know?
Yeah. Our game store in like the university area happens to have a like a snack bar, and so usually going
Ooh.
fast to the store is really nice like that. If you're not doing that, you could always use some new paints.
But you're trying to be that guy, so don't do that. Don't buy
No, just go straight to the game tables. Loudly announce your presence. Make sure everyone in the store knows who you are, where you are, and you gotta find the newest person.
Oh.
Now, when you
Little
find the
Timmy.
newest person,
Little Timmy. He's got
Exactly.
his 500 Space Marine or 500 points of Space Marines. You know, they're classic Ultramarines. His
Yeah.
mom just gave him a kiss and just left, and she wished him good luck. This is his first game, and he's about to go up to what seems to be a pretty reasonable person, and he's gonna start a game. And no, you cut him off. Hey, buddy, I got you. Let's play. I can teach you how to be the best, like no one ever was.
Actually, the topic of like people bullying like kids that go to locals is so prevalent. I'm kind of scared.
that's right, you know, and you're gonna collect them all.
Is that a Pikachu
And
Space
I'm
Marine?
I'm glad you got that reference.
Thank you. Of course. What do you mean? I'm a '90s kid. Of course I am.
I was just watching a bunch of Pokemon game theory, so.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
Okay,
so you
continue.
go in, find the newest guy, and you know, don't mention his paint job. All right. Or if you do, you can always give him pointers about how to improve his paint job, even if he didn't ask for it.
Always ask, always try to, you know, push the new players into the right direction of doing the, you know, the best, most more accurate thing, like how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. And make sure they paint the right way. Don't let them paint it their way.
If they want to do pink Space Marines, you have to tell them that there aren't any pink chapters.
Yeah. What, are they using fucking contrast paints? What?
You
would
should be
never
doing
get caught dead.
non-metallic metal, even though I can't do it myself.
Oh, exactly. Oh, don't worry about my army. No, they're secondhand.
Wait! Stop! Be for reals. That is insane. That is amazing. I want that. This just straight up reminds me of the really shitty Giorno Giovanna pen. No, no. This is so fucking funny. I love it.
I see, I commissioned it all. So, you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
you should do it like how that person painted it.
Exactly. But that's okay. You know what? Regardless of your model being Dogwater, you know, oh, I see you're bringing some Terminators, some Intercessors, nice classic Ultramarines. That's interesting. And so you go into your case of models, and let's say you want to make a little 500-point list off the bat.
I'm so sorry. Can't stop laughing. I have tears in my eyes. This is crazy. This is so fucking funny. I can't look at it. No. I can't look at it, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm looking away. Every time I look at it, it gets significantly funnier, and I can't. And I hate it. The third nostril is driving me crazy right now. Oh my fucking god.
Why don't you make sure you only pick the models that'll do really well against theirs. That'll make sure they know how to beat the toughest opponents, right?
You also need to tell them about how, maybe some things in their army could be changed. How, like, why are you bringing that rhino when you can just bring gladiators? It doesn't make sense.
Hey, are you playing orcs? Listen, the tide's in right now. You should play boys. Oh, my Tau Flamers, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about my Flamers. just bring boys.
Oh.
I say, having flashbacks to 3 years ago. Anyway, personal trauma aside, you make sure that you list build against them. Make sure that if they're playing an army that's like, pretty easy to pick on, make sure you point it out. If they're playing Eldar and Tau, it's fucking over, dude. Just tell them. Just tell them they're done.
And tell them how they picked the wrong army.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why'd you pick the Ultramarines? Are you kidding me? No, clearly.
They're so basic.
Like, yeah, Dark Angels are so meta right now. What are you doing, dude?
Is that really what people
Side
do?
note, can we stop like the Ultramarine hate? Like I get it, it's funny, but it's not that funny, and I feel like especially if it's a new player, it can come off wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong if you're a new player, if you're liking Ultramarines or whatever,
That Lord was over 10 years ago. Let it go.
It's
go. Listen, man, it's fine. Listen, play Space Marine 2, you'll get it.
Yeah.
You'll absolutely get it.
I mean, they get Space Marine too. It's
so cool.
Anyways, continuing.
All right. So you built your army. It's a bunch of gray or mismatched paint that's completely going to counter the army. Oh.
Oh.
Make sure before you get to the game store. Those models, how like a captain is usually on like a 40mm base?
Yeah. I think I don't have any 40 mil, but 60's fine, right?
Yeah, you have a 60mm base,
It's
right?
the same difference. It's like, it's really not gonna change anything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and by the way, I'm bringing a knight to this 500-point game. I modeled him to be kneeling because he's like in the prayer of the emperor. Don't worry about it. It's not like he can hide behind ruins or anything.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess that's fine. We can let that slide.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it fine if I bring my rhino that has it's just like got a little chunk blown off of it, kind of damn it.
No.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? It's not tournament legal. God. Anyway.
Do people actually react like that? That's how hates because they were broken for 3 straight editions. Oh, okay. But do people actually react like that? Ooh.
Doing too good at this.
Anyway, I got my
Terrain.
model set up. We gotta figure out what terrain we're doing. I see you're bringing a few marines, stuff like that. They don't seem to have a lot of like, really high armor. There's 3-ups and everything. I'm bringing a shooting army.
Okay.
So let's make sure we do hammer and anvil deployment.
Okay.
We're gonna really put most of the terrain on the sides, for like the flanking. The center.
I knew that. That seems fine to me.
Yeah, it's gotta have some firing lanes,
Yeah, like cold maps. I get that.
Yeah, exactly. So my knight, I'm gonna deploy him here. He has scouts. No, don't check the rules.
40k is very serious. Also, don't check the rules is a crazy thing to say to someone that you're playing against. Claim that all Marines wish they could be Ultramarines, so he really fucking loved Ultramarines then. Our guy was a fucking Space Marine Ultramarine otaku then. Ooh.
And he should be able to see everything.
Oh?
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Is it though?
Now, the game goes on, you do attack defender, you do your leader rules and everything. Make sure when you're doing transports, if let's say your first rhino is going to have your captain in it, and your second rhino is just going to have some intercessors in it, if the time comes where you feel like you may have made a mistake, just say it was the other way around.
It's fine, like...
They're basically the same.
It really is. 10 intercessors is basically the same thing as 5 terminators.
Exactly, exactly. And listen, they don't have to know that terminators can't fit in rhinos. Oh, also, how I brought 500 points? I mean, that knight you brought is like a solid like 400 something.
Okay.
And, your extra like nurglings are going to be a little bit extra. Maybe you're 550, but it's close enough, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get those leftover points, like it's just a little overhang. It's not really gonna change anything.
Yeah,
it's really down to how good a player is, and what you gotta play strategic and capture points.
Exactly. I mean, what else are enhancements for?
Exactly.
Okay, wait, I have a question. So when you play in a tournament, right? like a locals or whatever, right? In Yu-Gi-Oh, you get like tournament packs. What do you get stuff when you play in like a local Warhammer tournament? Also, one guy made a custom Battlesuit Kit Bash with a wing Gundam, had an opponent that tried to say he could shoot it because of the wings. That is kind of insane. That is kind of insane. I kind of want like, okay, if you guys have any like weird like local stories of like that guy, please like drop them down in like the comments of this video. Just because I want to read it because I am nosy as fuck and I want the tea. Tournament packs are a thing? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Do you guys have like tournament stuff that you guys get? Also, Phobia, I played Swords at YCS. Do you have big giveaways? Oh, okay. You bring your army. So it's just an excuse to just, you know, enjoy the day then. That's it. That's it, right? You just enjoy the day and have fun. I mean, I kind of fuck with that. I think that's great. I think being able to have fun's real nice, right? But how big are tournaments? Like, how long do they normally last? Paints and brushes sometimes? Ah, okay. We'll give away a commemorative model painted by the local wizard that mixing his paint with shit for Nurgle's army? Excuse me, what? Somebody... Wait. My locals had us all shout "Wow" to determine who went first based on how loud we were. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
All right, so now it's time to game. All right, I get first turn because, you know, I'm teaching you. So I got to make sure that, you know, you can kind of see what I'm doing, right?
Roll off.
Yeah, no, you know, because your first game, you know, I'm going to go so you can kind of see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, and I can explain it to you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I got my dice tray. You'll see the walls are 2 inches tall. Don't worry about it.
What?
Okay, let's roll my advance roll. Oh, that one's cocked. Hold on. Oh, that one. Oh, that's not cocked. It's a 6. It's fine. Make sure to re-roll all cocked dice if they're 1s. It's okay. So I'm going to advance my stuff. This guy has an ability where all of his weapons have assault, you see? And this knight can go over terrain that's over 4 inches, believe it or not. So
okay, so is that guy just basically bullshitting so that he can get like a better... Oh, that's insane.
I'm just gonna go through here. This rhino should be able to go through this ruins, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So I moved. I got all my stuff done. Okay, time to roll my attacks. Let's see. I'm gonna get
Didn't you advance some stuff? Doesn't, you know, can't you not shoot some things?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't advance. I just moved.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna roll my dice. Let's see. I got a flamer. I got 2d6. Okay, roll the dice. I get a 7. Okay, look cool. Let me pick up 9 dice real quick. This happens, dude. This happens all the time. I've seen so many times where someone
did I
rolls.
say 7? No, sorry, I meant to say 9.
This happens so many times to me, dude. I don't play with this person anymore, but every time, this is the same Tau Flamer dude. He insisted his flamers had 2d6 shots. Dude, it was the worst.
I mean, wait, what?
The too is, you know, like, especially going up against like new players, if you're just rolling super fast,
yeah,
like, they can't track that. You know, it's and it really it's just a matter down the scale. You know, you're hot roller. You know, you got to keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, listen, man, this is
part of the strategy.
Exactly. And so let's get this done. All right, I'm blasting through these. I'm making sure that I'm using every single strat and ability I can.
Went through the save. Oh. Yeah, you know, they're all mortal wounds. Here you go.
Yeah, I got you, but it's okay.
You can't do saves. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, look. Oh, you have an invul save? Yeah. Use your invul save. Oh, you made them all? What the fuck? Why do you have an invul save? This is so OP. This is rigged. James Workshop, dude. I can't believe this.
Damn. This is such a shit game. Everything in this game is unbalanced.
So he's cheating them by saying he has double the fire rate. Okay. Oh man, that is insane. I am like, I do like the Warhammer fantasy. We just needed something to like, you know, get past because we watched two videos on why the Imperium on like the Imperium's like 10 worst jobs, and it got mega depressing. It got omega depressing. We were just kind of sat here like, oh no for like an hour. If you don't understand rules, don't allow more rolls until you do. Yeah, that would honestly be like. You know what? I'm curious. Let me see. Warhammer 40k cheaters. Cheating. I'm kind of curious. There's a cheating scandal? Wait, I want to watch this real quick. Yeah, this is Warhammer 40k LVO salty moments. Wait.
No, they're doing their job. It's okay.
Okay.
What's their job? Screen and die. If I go second.
Wait, what are they doing?
You're checking 18,
Confirm
right?
that. Yeah, so just
No,
from him.
if you just tell me that's what your intention is.
Yeah. Let's just make sure I did it right.
Okay. I'm not going to play that game of, oh, hey, you screwed up and you missed half an inch.
Okay, as long as I'm telling you.
Yeah, as long as you tell me and it's like, all right, vaguely all right.
9, Should be good there.
You've been playing this game for how long?
A couple years.
Right. So me too. So
Over here. For time. So assault phase? Assault phase. They can't charge any.
Okay, what was bad about that? They're measuring the range. Okay, so this was just a guy being salty, is that it? Like, the salty one was the guy who was like, oh, why'd you do that? Is that it? But people don't care? Or like, or it's just like really like pedantic and like no one really bothers about stuff like that. But okay, so it is like okay, it's just a little much. That's it. Okay.
Anything advanced? You can use the strat
When do I have to use it?
when you advance.
Oh,
I don't want to get you like that, but you got Alex on that.
oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't say it ever, so.
Didn't say it. Didn't gain points down.
I mean,
I don't like winning like this at all.
yeah, well, we talked about it. We all said we knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm sure
you
know what
measured it
Alex
for
was
me.
doing when you didn't move the
No,
stuff.
it was different. He just forgot to move.
I'm not gonna let you this.
Oh.
so
It's hard to eyeball that. I think he's like there.
so 9.
And then it's too close to this guy, so he actually
Yeah,
is
you
like...
put him where he has to be. That's fine. I have enough multi-charge.
Yeah.
Yep. So
This was the end of the movement phase. Dropping the guys in.
oh, for fuck's sake.
So was he cheating? Or was it like unintentional?
Sorry, man. I gotta hold you to it.
Yeah, good game.
Wait. Okay, someone TLDR this for me. Someone got caught cheating in the Grand Tournament a few years back. Friend of mine got grief for it because he gave that cheat his intro game years before. Really? Nerd drama is so interesting because I feel like nerdy drama is so interesting because nerdy hobbies, right? Especially they have people who don't know how to control their emotions very well. And it just becomes so weird and so pedantic and so like unhinged. I don't know if that's Nick from Art of War, but he lost then because what, he did like an illegal thing or something?
I think you win anyway. I'd like to play, but the okay, you know what? Nothing else. So the guys that moved have already moved. Yeah, we'll keep on.
Sure.
By the way, these
Well,
look
I
so
gotta
cool.
play. I'd prefer it if we said, oh shit, but that's your call. You're right.
No.
I'm gonna smash you.
Table flip. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, my wife is live. Okay, I think that one was they moved into shooting phase, forgot to drop his reserves. Okay, I think the paint jobs look good. Let's watch this one real quick.
Oh, that reminds me of mentioned tournament. I read a thing on Twitter about there was a 10th edition tournament last week, and there was this guy with this real powerful, mega cheesy Eldar army.
Okay.
And he was like doing the whole thing where you roll your dice before the battle, and then like you can put your sixes in wherever you want. One thing you're not allowed to like 6 o'clock is the who gets to go first roll. But somehow he was always banging his sixes going first, and he was in like 4th or 5th round of the tournament, and apparently his opponent was like, "You've rolled 6 to go first every time. What the hell is this?" He was like, "I know what you mean." He's like, "I don't like those dice. Show me those dice." And he was like, "No, you can't see my dice. What the fuck?" He called like a tournament organizer over, and they were like, "Okay, well, let's test the dice. The only way to be sure, you can't just roll a dice 10 times because, you just get lucky and roll a 6 10 times, right?"
Yeah.
So the tournament organizer's solution was you make a saltwater cup
Okay, yeah, that's
And
like
you-
a classic.
and you put the dice in it, and then they should just naturally...
Rotate to the heaviest side will go to the bottom. Yeah.
Oh.
And so the guy who accused this guy of cheating just like ran off and bought a bag of salt straight, like went to the shop and did it. The guy being accused was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna quit now. I'm gonna drop out. This is bullshit. How dare you question my honor? I'd rather just get a lose on this mission and not play and not get tested for my dice. I think that's the fairest way to do this." And so everyone was very suspicious of that response. He was like, just don't test my dice and you can have the free win.
Yeah, okay,
And then he like went off to the toilet while they were making this ready, and then came back and was like, "I don't have any dice. What do you mean?" And someone else went to the toilet and found there's like a photo of loaded dice in the toilet to flush them away.
Oh.
And they've got fucking lead in them, so they don't flush. They just sit at the bottom of the toilet bowl.
no way.
And there's a pair of them. They come in a set. One always rolls 6s and one always rolls 1s, so that if anyone accuses you, you can do the switcheroo and go, "No, look, I rolled a 1. It can't be a weighted dice."
I just
40k.
That is
tournament
crazy.
Dice.
toilet dice. Yeah, if I just searched toilet
Toilet
dice, and the first thing that came up was the 40k.
Boom. And because obviously in the toilet, they just floated to their natural side. So it's 6 and 1 because one always rolls 6s, one always rolls 1s. So he ended up like just busting himself by trying to like hide the evidence.
Oh.
No way.
No.
Which is just the fucking best.
Jesus.
No.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot. Like, flush.
They're too heavy to be flushed. That is insane.
Of all the things you could have done to get rid of something.
Yeah.
God, what a dingus.
I
It
love
does
it.
sound like a fucking classic Eldar player, though. All of them scum. Ugh. Wow. Did this person get fucking named and shamed? That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's so fucking good.
Just don't fucking cheat at a game of toy soldiers.
That is honestly unhinged. Like, okay, I get like people want to cheat, but like, why would you cheat at like a locals? Like, you only get brownie points, right? You don't even get money or anything. That is insane.